pros of the city, I must say, it's really hard to get bored. I mean, there's so much to do at any given time of the day. You save a lot of money on gas. Everything's really close. You can kind of just walk everywhere. What are some more pros? More pros, more people. So, more opportunity to make friends, to meet a spouse, to more job opportunities. There's a lot more money. I mean, there's just more things going on, right? I mean, the city, things are happening. Things are happening all the time. Oh, Bella's a little trapped. Had to give her a little. Enough, Bella. Give her a little whackings. Hey. Somebody's gonna report me for abuse, animal abuse. But yeah, just more things to do, more things to be entertained. That's a good way to put it. Cons is, if you're like me and you grew up in the country, you probably don't like crowds that much. You're probably not used to packed environments. Like, sometimes I'll just be chilling in a very crowded spot and you can just tell when somebody's from the city. It's just too natural. Not that it's too natural, but it's just so natural for them to be in a crowded environment. Like you know what I mean? It's just like they're there, they've done this their whole life. Whereas a country dweller, I'd say most country dwellers probably don't like crowds that much. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe a lot do, but at least for me personally, I'm not used to it, and that's a big thing. It's like wherever you go, like usually on dates or even when you're out in nature, like there's so many people out at the parks, like everywhere. It's really hard to find a spot where you're truly alone. Of course, lucky me, I found this little gem, this little abandoned government building here. So this has been good so far, but I mean, as you can tell, like few hundred meters away, there's people living like everywhere. So yeah, that's probably my biggest con. Another con I'd say is, since there's so much to do, it's like hard to kind of chill because everything's on the go. Everything's moving, everything's going, everything's flying. But yeah, other than that, I'd say the city's pretty good. Let's go back to the pros. I mean, tons of opportunity to meet people, so many things to do, tons of opportunity to make money. I mean, business opportunity is huge in the city. Like, most businesses are in the city. A lot of people come to the city to work just because there's always work in the city, you know what I mean? So yeah, now pros and cons of the country. Definitely pros is serenity. I mean, if you live in the country, there's a lot of land. There's not much going on. It's very easy to like slow down and sort of relax and kind of just chill, kind of just relax in nature. I mean, your own piece of land is like a park in and of itself. So that's always nice. Another pro is, I'd say, it's like the community's very tight knit. Everybody knows everybody, which can also be a con, because then there's like no privacy. If you everybody knows everybody, and that can kind of turn to gossip. But yeah, for the most part, it's good though, because you help your neighbors help you, that sort of stuff. But yeah, cons of the country, I mean, the mosquitoes are pretty bad. Mosquitoes get rancid. They'll eat you up and do it 5 times over. The lack of people and the lack of things to do, it's pretty easy to get bored out there. I mean, most days you'll probably be bored, but boredom's good, I feel like that's a thing that we're lacking nowadays, is being bored. I mean, there's always some form of entertainment, some form of something to do. Even if you live in the country, I mean, you probably have Wi-Fi, and if you don't have Wi-Fi, you have data that somewhat works. And it's like, there's always, yeah, always something to sort of keep yourself entertained. But in the country, it's kind of harder to do that. Getting places is a lot trickier. You know, you probably have to drive 20 kilometers to get anywhere where there's other people, or like do any sort of date or anything like that. But yeah, let's go back to the pros again. I don't like to dwell on the cons too much. Pros, you know, super peaceful, a lot more land, a lot more freedom even. You know, you just feel more free out there. More relaxed, more peaceful, that sort of stuff. But yeah, overall, I'm a country lad at heart, country bumpkin at heart. Even though I didn't grow up in the country, I'd say, like, it was still, I grew up in a small town, but then ended up moving out to the country, and now I'm in the city. So I kind of experienced all of it. Overall, my personal favorite, I'd probably say, is like the outskirts of the small town, or like the small town. You know, it's really nice. There's enough people around, but the country's so close by, the nature's so close by. You still don't really get that bored, you know. There's still things to do, but yeah, overall, I'd have to say the country is probably the best as an adult. Just because it's nice. It'd be nice to have that piece of land, you know. It'd be nice to have a huge piece of land to kind of just build your home at and start your life, start a family, all that good stuff. What is this crazy dog doing? See, she misses the country. She loves the country. Hey, Belly? Yes. Yeah, Belly. Wow. What an animal. If you do a little, they freak out. Yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do take care, and until next time, enjoy this crazy majestic steed going wild. Hey, Belly.